everyone, and welcome to the 2019 performance of Henry V by Shakespeare and Stripes Theater Company.
We're just staring at a camera. Who are you talking to?
Whoever is watching anyways, welcome. Before the play starts, we want to give you some information that will help you understand the play better.
That's right. For one thing, you'll see us reading from our scripts. We do this instead of memorizing our lines because this kind of reader's theater style performance will help our reading fluency.
Also, you may notice that we're talking differently than we usually do. That's because this play was written in the year 1599 by William Shakespeare, and people talk differently back then.
This play takes place in England. King Henry V has just become king, and some people, including King Charles from France, don't respect him because they think he's too young to be a good king.
This play, they're treating him bad just because he's young. That's messed up.
I know, right? We know that the real Henry V knows as one of the best kings England ever had. So how do you think he's going to earn their respect?
I guess we'll have to just watch and find out.
Calling the messenger sent from France. King Charles of France promised my father some lands in France. Let us make sure he keeps his promise.
Your Highness, my king did promise your father some lands, but he did not promise them to you. Thou art too young and inexperienced to rule over such lands. King Charles therefore sent you this box of treasure instead. You will not rule these lands, but you can play with peace.
What treasure, Uncle Exeter?
Tennis balls, my king. Ha! My king mocks thee. Now leave me alone, or I shall taunt you a second time.
Tell your king that his laughter shall soon turn into tears when our army takes back the lands that belong to us. You won't mock us when we knock down castles and rain down arrows the French skies. Over the French skies, it's war.
Ha! A little boy king like you can't win a war. The French army has 100 times many men as yours. Your army may have more men, but none are as strong or have as good a king as we do. Go away!
King Henry, thou shouldst not have done that. The French army is not much larger than ours. We will lose the land in thousands of men.
Have faith in your king.
My king is dead. This boy cannot replace him.
Thou canst not speak to a king that way.
I will not stop you from speaking your mind, Cambridge, but know that your words can get you banished from the kingdom or thrown in the dungeon.
I will support you as my king, but you have not earned my full respect yet.
Bring in the criminals and I will decide what to do with them.
Come into the throne room, you saucy villains. Come face your punishment.
These aren't villains. It's Bardolph and Pistol, my old friends from when I was but a prince.
Well, they're just criminals now. Tell your king what you did.
We wrote, the king is bad, but the war is even worse, and the boar's head in.
Sorry, Prince.
I was Prince Hal when we were young men. Now I'm King Henry. You known me a long time. Do you ever remember me getting to a fight without a good reason?
No.
That's right, and I never do. If I don't stand up for myself, the people of England and the leaders in the world won't respect me. If they don't respect England, then the English will suffer. Well, you fight for me because I'm fighting for all England.
Yes. My king.
These men disrespected the crown, and you grant them a place in your army?
These men made a mistake, and I'm showing them mercy and giving them the chance to prove their loyalty. That is what good leaders do. These men were loyal to me before I was king, and they will be again.
You show weakness, my king.
It is not weakness to show mercy. If I hadn't shown mercy to you when you questioned me in my throne room, you'd be in the dungeon right now. Will you fight for me?
Yes, my king.
Tell me, how did the young king react to the message?
Ha 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 ha. The little boy king was not happy. Ha 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 ha. I told him that he would that you will not give him the land you promised his father. I gave him a treasure chest full of tennis balls instead.
And that was a foolish move. My king is strong, and he'll take back the land by force.
Ha ha ha. You need to make war with mighty France. Your sickly army won't stand a chance. Ha ha ha.
Silence! You tell your king to send his army. We have 100 times as many men, and his army will be defeated. Now leave, or I'll throw you in the dungeon!
I will see you in the field of battle, King Charles.
You egg! How couldst I act so overconfidently with King Henry?
Our army is stronger. He is but a boy.
A good leader treats everyone with respect, even his enemies. You started this war by disrespecting the king, the young king. A good king, like my husband, only wants peace for his family.
Well said, my queen. Go and prepare the army for war. Let us pray that the battles are short and there is little bloodshed.
Yes, my king.
Oh, Isabel, what can we do?
Perhaps we can find a way to end the war where both France and England can benefit.
I hope you're right.
Wow, what a crazy first act.
You could say that again.
Wow, what a crazy first act.
That's not what I really meant. Anyways, it looks like the war between England and France is about to start. Did that war really happen?
Yes, this is all based on a true story. Most of Shakespeare's plays can be put into three groups: tragedies, comedies, and histories. Henry V is a history play.
So this play is historical fiction?
That's right. Let's watch and find out how King Henry went from beginning a young, experienced king to begin a famous war hero.
to win.
Hurry, men, protect your king. For England! My king, a messenger from King Charles has arrived.
Let him stand forth and speak.
King Charles wishes to make an offer to you. Another chest full of tennis balls?
Let him speak. Tell King Charles that his army stands in our path. I will march to Agincourt, and if he does not stand down, the earth will be red with the blood of French soldiers.
I understand. Henry, how can we hope to win when we are outnumbered?
They may have superior numbers, but we have more valor. And I have a strategy that they will never see coming.
I can't believe that a small army of 4,000 men have won every battle so far.
What's wrong, Father?
Princess Catherine, the young king is not much older than me. But he is a wise battle commander and a strong leader that people follow. I will not lie to you, my daughter. He is a much better king than I was when I was his age.
Just imagine how great he will be when his beard is gray like yours.
Your father is just being modest. He is wise, strong. He is wise and strong when he was a young man too. That's why I married him.
I hope I marry a prince who is strong and wise and handsome.
I pray that you will one day, my daughter.
King Charles, I have urgent news from the battlefront.
Speak, man. What news?
King Henry has refused to surrender. He marches on Agincourt. He says that he will defeat despite our superior numbers.
King Henry is confident and his battle strategies will not fail yet. I wish I had a son like him to carry on after I'm gone. I have a strategy of my own. We will meet him on the field of battle on St. Christmas Day. His soldiers will be cold, tired, and homesick. Our soldiers will be well rested, well fed, and can go back to their families the next day. Perhaps his armies will not fight for him and will have to surrender.
Wait a minute. What's St. Christmas Day?
It's a holiday that they use to celebrate England. In England, during the holiday, people would spend time with their families, eat lots of food, and enjoy being together.
Sounds a lot like Thanksgiving, or maybe Christmas.
Exactly. So I'm sure you can imagine how hard it must have been for soldiers who had to be away from their families, like a holiday like that, especially since they were outnumbered.
Yeah, totally. Wait a minute. Was this battle real?
Yeah, the Battle of Agincourt is one of the most famous battles in English history. This next act also includes the Saint Crispin's Day speech, where King Henry gives an inspiring speech to his soldiers. That's one of Mr. O's favorite monologues.
What's a monologue?
Basically, it's when one character makes a big speech.
Oh, cool. I can't wait to hear it. Let's keep watching.
Action.
I'm going to sneak out among the soldiers to see how they feel about the coming battle.
Be careful, my king.
Hey guys, are you ready for battle tomorrow?
I can't believe that I'm away from my family fighting for King Henry. I'm homesick, it's cold, and we're all gonna probably die tomorrow for a king who order us into battles we don't even want to fight.
I'm telling you, Michael, King Harry tried into battle with us yesterday.
King, no way, kings don't do that.
Our king does.
He seriously will.
No way, I bet you 100 gold coins he won't charge into battle with us.
You're on.
What did you learn, my king?
Some of the men don't believe in me. I need to make them understand that I fight good. I need to inspire them. If we are going to die, we do our country laws. And if we live, the fewer men, the greater share of honor. I am not covetous for gold. Such outward things do well not in my desire. But if it be a sin to want honor, I am the most offending soul alive. This day is called Crispin's Day. He that lives this day and comes home safe will stand proud, and when the day is named, he that shall live this day will roll up his sleeve and show his scars, and say, these wounds I had on Crispin's Day. From this day to the ending of the world, it shall be remembered, we few, we happy few, we band of brothers, for he who fights today shall be my brother!
My king, the French army is charging on horseback. Should we charge? Should we retreat?
You should await my You should await my command. Archers, ready?
Look, the horses are stuck in the mud. They can't escape or dodge.
All part of the plan. Archers, fire!
Good strategy, King Henry. We've taken down dozens of French soldiers, and we haven't lost a single man.
That was all of my plan all along. Now we charge into battle. Charge!
For England! Michael, no! You saved Michael even though he didn't believe in you.
Michael, when you bet that your king would not fight by your side, that was really me hiding under a cloak.
King Henry, you acted nobly even when some of us didn't even believe in you. I apologize.
A good king treats his people fairly, no matter how they feel about him. Now come, my brother, let us win a battle.
For King Charles.
Attack each group commander without a leader. They will be disorganized and easy to defeat.
Okay, time to hunt.
Our commander has fallen. Run away.
Just run away.
The French forces are in full retreat. We have won the day!
Huzzah!
That battle was crazy.
I agree, but what was that band of brothers line from the St. Crispin's Day speech about?
That was King Henry making sure his soldiers knew that if they fought at his side, he considered them his equal, even though he's a king.
Whoa. Even though he's the king, he treats everyone as his equal. That's a good leader.
That's why he went down in history as one of the best kings of all time. Let's see how this story finishes.
Young King Henry, you have fought valiantly against superior numbers, and you have triumphed. You have grown into a leader worthy of respect. You have everything that a good king should have, except one thing.
What is that?
A strong and beautiful queen to stand by your side.
A queen?
Have you met our daughter, Princess Catherine?
Good morrow, King Henry.
Hello, Princess Catherine. Your father is a good king with a strong kingdom.
Yes, a strong kingdom indeed, but you have won this day, King Henry. Perhaps our strong kingdom should join forces with an alliance strengthened by marriage.
Marriage?
Oh, isn't King Henry everything you said you wanted in a husband one day? He's valiant and honorable.
And handsome. Besides, you could be queen of both England and France.
Yes, I'll marry King Henry. I march. Yay.
Yay.
I marched toward trying to win my father's land, but I found so much more. I found love. King Charles, Queen Elizabeth. Come back to England with us for a royal throne.
Huzzah!
Do you, Princess Catherine, take King Henry as your husband?
I do.
Do you, King Henry, take Princess Catherine as your wife?
I do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Let's celebrate King Henry and Queen Catherine.
Wow, what an amazing story.
It's even more amazing since it's a true story.
What do you think we can learn from this story?
Henry V is a story of leaderships and bravery. I think we can look at King Henry's and learn how to be a good leader. He had good strategies and he stood up for himself.
The Shakespeare Stripes Theater Company, thank you for watching. We hope you had a fun time watching the 2019 edition of Henry V.